Good morning, students. E. Mohanraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, SNS College of Technology. Today, our course is Financial Management, Unit number 5, Working Capital Management. The today topic is the problem related to net operating cycle period and number of operating cycles in a year, and the last one is the amount of working capital required. All the three things we want to find out on this particular problem. For example, the amount of working capital, if we want to find out the amount of working capital, we need a number of operating cycles in a year. If we want to find out the number of operating cycles in a year, we need net operating cycle period. Okay, all the three are interrelated. Then we already discussed in the problem number 3 the net operating cycle, how we can find out the net operating cycle with the help of the statement. There is a statement is available, the statement showing net operating cycle. This is the thing we already discussed on the previous problem itself. Then let's see, go for the second thing we want to find out, computation of number of operating cycles in a year is equal to number of days in a year divided by net operating cycle period. Then the third thing is we want to find out the computation of amount of working capital required is equal to total cost of sales divided by number of operating cycles in a year. These are all the three things we want to find out on this particular problem. Then the problem number 4, let's we see the questions. From the following particulars, the net operating cycle period and the number of operating cycles in a year and the amount of working capital required. All the three we want to find out on this particular problem. Yeah, there is a particulars is given below. Particulars and days and amount. For example, the period covered is 360 days, not 365 days. In this problem, we are considering only 360 days. The period is covered is 360 days, not 365 days. Okay. Then average period allowed by the suppliers is 40 days. And the average period allowed by the debtors is 60 days. These are all given directly. Then no need to use the formula. Then the next one is the raw material consumed is 10 lakhs. Average stock of raw material is 80,000. Cost of production 8 lakhs. Average work in progress 50,000. Finished goods inventory 12 lakhs. Average finished goods stock held 60,000. Total cost of sales 13 lakhs. And let's see, go for the first thing, the statement showing net operating cycle. The first we want to find out the raw material held in stock, then work in progress, finished goods. Then the next one is debtors is directly given. Okay. Then the formula is the raw material held in stock is equal to average stock of raw material divided by raw material consumed into 360 days. Okay. Then average stock of material is 80,000. Then divided by the raw material consumed is 10 lakhs. These are all the things given in your question itself into 360 days. Then finally we will be get 29 days. The 29 should be in the outer column. And after find outing the raw material, we want to go for the work in progress. The work in progress is equal to average stock of work in progress divided by cost of production into 360 days. Then average stock of work in progress is 50,000 divided by cost of production is 8 lakhs. It's given in your question itself into 360 days, not 365 days, 360 days. Then finally we will be get 23 days. And the next one is finished goods held in stock. The average stock of finished goods divided by cost of sales into 360 days. Then average stock of finished goods is 60,000 divided by cost of sales is 12 lakhs into 360 days. Then finally we will be get a 18 days. And the next one is credit period allowed to debtors. The formula is debtors divided by sales into 360 days. But your credit period allowed to debtors is given directly 60 days in your question itself. Then finally we want to make it as a total of raw material, work in progress, finished goods and debtors. That is 29 plus 23 plus 18 plus 16. We will be get 130. The total days is 130. Then less average credit allowed by the suppliers, that is given in your question, that is 40. If you minus the 40, then finally you will be get the 90 days. Net operating cycle period is 90 days. Then after that we want to go for the second thing. We want to find out computation of number of operating cycle in a year is equal to number of days in a year divided by operating cycle period. Operating cycle the net operating cycle period is we already find it. Okay, then number of days in year, that is already given in your question. The first item of your question, that is given, you see 360 days. Okay, then go to the formula. Number of days in a year is 360 days divided by net operating cycle, we already find it, that is 19 days. Then finally you will be get the 4. Number of operating cycle in year is 4. Then we want to go for the third one, computation of amount of working capital required. The amount of working capital required is equal to total cost of sales divided by number of operating cycles in a year. Then the total cost of sales is given in your question itself, 13 lakhs divided by number of operating cycles in a year, we already find it, that is 4. Then 13 lakhs divided by 4, you will be get 3,25,000, that is the amount of working capital required. That's all. Thank you, my dear students.